thousands of years, across forests, mountains, and deserts, human tribes have carved out lives in the most extraordinary of ways. Some, in complete isolation, gave rise to sophisticated civilizations, mysterious and magnificent. Others, guided by fierce warrior codes, forged traditions so formidable they echo through the ages. From the ceremonial shrinking of heads to the silent ruins of forgotten kingdoms, we embark on a journey through time, tracing the lives, the rituals, and the enduring spirit of 10 ancient tribes, some of whom still walk among us today. This is Untamed Journeys, Ancient Tribes. The Dayak people of Borneo, an island split between Indonesia and Malaysia, were once feared across Southeast Asia. Their most notorious tradition? Headhunting. For over 3,000 years, warriors believed that taking an enemy's head would capture their soul, increasing a warrior's strength and ensuring prosperity for their village. Even after colonial rule attempted to end the practice, reports suggest headhunting resurfaced as late as the 1960s during ethnic conflicts. Today, the Dayak people have largely abandoned the practice, but their intricate tattoos and blowpipe hunting skills remain legendary. Deep in the Amazon rainforest, the Shuar and Achuar tribes of Ecuador and Peru mastered one of history's most disturbing arts, shrinking human heads. Known as sansas, these preserved skulls were made by carefully removing the skull, boiling the flesh, and sewing the lips shut to trap the spirit inside. Why did they do this? It was a way to prevent an enemy's soul from taking revenge and to show dominance in battle. European explorers became fascinated, and some even paid for them, leading to a black market of fake, shrunken heads. The practice was officially banned in the 1960s, but the Shuar people still hold on to their rich cultural traditions today. For 60,000 years, the Sentinelese people have lived in isolation on North Sentinel Island, part of India's Andaman archipelago. They are possibly the last truly uncontacted tribe in the world. Attempts to study or befriend them have been met with arrows and spears. In 2006, 2 fishermen who drifted too close were killed on sight. Even a missionary in 2018 who tried to spread Christianity was fatally attacked. The Indian government has declared the island off limits, protecting the Sentinelese from modern diseases that could wipe them out. But their fierce independence raises the ultimate question: what hidden knowledge do they still hold? High in the cloud forests of northern Peru lived the Chachapoya, known as the warriors of the clouds. For centuries, they thrived in a rugged mountainous region, building towering stone settlements, cliffside tombs, and elaborate sarcophagi set into sheer rock faces, some more than 3,000 meters above sea level. When the Spanish arrived in the 16th century, they recorded tales of the Chachapoya as fierce warriors who had been nearly destroyed by the expanding Inca Empire. Early chroniclers also described them as unusually fair-skinned, possibly due to intermixing with early European visitors or a unique genetic mutation, a claim that has fueled speculation ever since. But modern researchers believe those descriptions were likely apocryphal or exaggerated. What we do know is that the Chachapoya left behind an extraordinary legacy of architecture, artistry, and spiritual belief, much of which remains buried beneath centuries of jungle growth. Their lost cities are only just beginning to be rediscovered, one hidden citadel at a time. Long before the samurai ruled Japan, the indigenous Ainu people thrived in Hokkaido and parts of Russia. With their thick beards, elaborate tattoos, and warrior traditions, they were once fierce hunters, worshipping animal spirits and resisting Japanese rule. Despite government efforts to erase their culture, the Ainu have preserved key traditions like the Iomante Bear Festival. In this sacred ritual, a bear cub, seen as a visiting god in disguise, was raised by the community, honored with dance and prayer, and ceremonially killed to release its spirit back to the divine realm. Although young bears are not sacrificed today, instead animals that have died of old age are used. However, the purpose of the ceremony remains the same: to honor the bear and send its spirit back to the world of the gods. Recent DNA research even suggests that the Ainu may be direct descendants of Japan's earliest inhabitants, deepening the significance of their enduring cultural legacy. Most people think of Egypt when they hear the word Pharaoh, but the Kingdom of Kush in present-day Sudan was home to the Nubian pharaohs. These black pharaohs once conquered Egypt and ruled it as the 25th dynasty. They were master traders, controlling routes between Africa and the Middle East. However, after Rome took over Egypt, the Nubian Empire declined, and their mighty civilization faded into history. Today, their pyramids stand as an overlooked wonder of the ancient world. Cannibalism isn't just a horror movie trope, it was a real practice among some remote tribes in Papua New Guinea. The Fore people engaged in ritualistic cannibalism, specifically consuming the brains of their deceased relatives. But this led to a terrifying disease called kuru, also known as the laughing sickness, which caused muscle tremors, madness, and death. The disease wiped out entire families until authorities banned cannibalism in the 1970s. Today, the Fore people still live in the highlands, though this dark chapter of their history is long behind them. The Matsés people of the Amazon have a superpower: night vision. They use natural secretions of the giant monkey tree frog, known as akate, in hunting rituals, and this is believed to provide a sense of clarity, vision, and energy that temporarily enhances their eyesight, allowing them to see in near total darkness. This hunting medicine has been used for generations, and scientists are now studying its potential medical benefits. Could nature hold the key to future human enhancements? Beneath the earth in Turkey, an entire civilization once lived underground. Derinkuyu, one of the largest underground cities, could shelter 20,000 people, built to protect against invasions from Persians, Romans, and Mongols. The tunnels are so advanced that they had air shafts, stables, and even wine cellars. Some historians believe these hidden cities may have been used for centuries during wartime. Imagine stepping back in time, 10,000 years or more. The Hadza people of northern Tanzania don't have to imagine it. They live it every day. With a population of just under 1,300, the Hadza are one of the last remaining truly hunter-gatherer societies on Earth. They don't farm, they don't herd animals. They live directly off the land, hunting game with bows carved from local trees, gathering wild honey, tubers, and fruits just as their ancestors did. There are no chiefs or rigid social structures. Decisions are made communally. Land isn't owned, it's shared. And remarkably, despite all odds, their language, unrelated to any other on Earth, has survived, filled with unique click sounds. What's even more shocking, their diet and lifestyle may be healthier than ours. Studies show that the Hadza walk up to 15 kilometers a day, have almost no cases of obesity or heart disease, and live with a level of physical vitality that's rare in the modern world. But their way of life is under threat. Encroachment from agriculture, tourism, and government resettlement projects are shrinking their territory. And yet, the Hadza persist, living proof that the human spirit and ancient knowledge still endures. Across our planet, in every corner where humans have dared to settle, extraordinary ways of life have emerged, each shaped by environment, belief, and the timeless need to survive. These tribes, some long vanished, others still with us today, offer a rare glimpse into our shared ancestry. Their stories, etched in stone, preserved in ritual, passed down through generations, remind us that there is no single path to civilization. From the dense rainforests of the Amazon to the windswept deserts of Africa, humanity has always found a way to thrive. In isolation or in communion, through conflict and celebration, these people have left behind more than just ruins. They've left behind lessons. And as we continue to explore and uncover the past, we may yet find that the wisdom of these ancient tribes holds the key to understanding who we are and who we might become. Which tribe amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Untamed journeys.